Hey guys, what is up?
Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is having an amazing day because I am as usual. And ladies and gentlemen, a bone is pumping. We have so much to discuss, so much to talk about. I know a lot of people are showing way more interest in bone now because they have seen the results. It has been proven to them. So now it's time to get ready for that journey. Now, someone posted an interesting thing on Reddit. You know, guys, I love Reddit because there are so many fresh opinions, thoughts, so it's very important that we dig deep into it. Now, flipping bone for more bone. That's the question. Anyone else been trying to time the peaks and dips? I managed to grow my bone holding by about 12% by selling half my bone at what I think is a peak and buying back at the dip. Only issue I run into is FOMO from the price volatility, which is why I only risk half in the first place. If you're doing this with strong results, consistent 5% gains with every shuffle, want to share your secret? I used to live price charts to try and time this, and yes, it's been successful, but there has to be a better dollar cost averaging approach for this method. So obviously, you know, this is quite risky, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm very, very curious on what the other people have to say about it. Now, so let's get into it. I took some of my profit and bought me a Shiboshi. Floor price has gone up from 0.64 to 0.72 in just the past days. Too rich for my blood. I did grab a plot in the metaverse for 0.19 ETH worth of profit, so I definitely agree with the principle of your strategy, and sadly I think your Shiboshi will always be worth more than my green square. I'm too regarded to understand the metaverse or how to buy land and whatnot. Does Shiba have a metaverse to buy land is where you bought yours. So originally you could mint them on Shib.io, but now you have to buy them on OpenSea. If you go to Shib.io using MetaMask and connect it to MetaMask, it should load the map and let you select land plots if they're available. They will have a bid on OpenSea button, and you can find plots for sale too if you don't want to have a bidding war. Don't feel alone though, I barely understand it myself. Just worry it'll time it wrong and miss my seat on the rocket. Dude, same, it's honestly terrifying thinking I could miss out if it doesn't dip. I used to think I was smarter than the market. Oh, I know. I sell high and buy low. Mr. Market didn't cooperate. Sell low and buy high because the dip I didn't expect didn't happen. Just buy and hold. Hindsight is always 2020. Ms. Mark is vexing mistress to say the least, and ask those ship holders who bought in the 30s, 40s, 50s. Lol. Oh, I bought my Shib at 16, 21, 28, 29. Lol. Put my money into bone in the 40s and 50s. Time the market. Nah, no thanks. I'm good. Great strategy, buddy. Sure to get your investment out and hold it forever because bone has some serious potential. Can easily breach $10 in the near future. I've made almost 3 times me XC with limit orders. All I had some peak sell and dip buy orders at max. Thankfully, it got executed timely. I made some decent gains without doing anything. Volatility is love, thanks to MEX. If it doesn't happen, that means all figured out the movements of Bitcoin being right for the past 2 weeks. Make sure to not get caught naked in no man's land, which will definitely happen to meet you in the sub regret channel. We're about to go low as F. Get ready, then after hitting the ground we're going back up. You base this on what exactly? We're CoinGecko minute charts. Looks like we're trying to test a new ceiling in the next day or two. Who's going to dump and why? Also, how you set a new buy volume won't buy back a whale sell-off. For my own personal research, just watch. We are fixing to dip away down then go up. So if that doesn't happen, ensure you get another response. Care to call the floor price or time frame? If not to hate, just curious. My figures showed we would drop back to 0.9 after hitting 1.6, and new exchange listings broke that. Lows of Bit doing it should be around 19299.69 to 126.99 before we bounce a little then go lower. So are you taking a Bitcoin or bone? Because looks like Bitcoin prices Shib and bone track more closely to ETH and Bitcoin, and even when we've seen multiple days where Shib were alone bucked the market trend, let alone bone doing close to 5 times the same stretch of time that took Bitcoin from the low 20s into the teens. If your predictions are for Bitcoin, we think similarly. Okay, I'm tracking Bitcoin. They all have the same sequences, so when Bitcoin goes down, they do as well. it's same, just a different pattern, okay? By the way, we'll have a double dip than the big one and then bounce back around 25, 26, around 27k. We'll dip low again. Look at the monthly chart when you start seeing the count. Either 9 spikes down or up since we get the 9th one on the next level. So if I'm correct, the 3s play in as the day charts down by 300s or up, months into thousands. So if Bitcoin hit 69, then it'll hit 90k when it picks. Shib hit around 0.0105. This is the first spike, should bring it close to around 34, 36, then retraces. So I would start taking profits around 31, 33, then buy this dip. This is not financial advice. I'm going to be by what my mind made up and dead, okay? So we've got one more thing. Oh, and by the way, when it bottoms out in a while, y'all on CB is going to be into a maintenance until we're about to go into a downtrend, so you guys can't sell. I forget to mention the gains and the highs happen around 2-6 a.m. Around 10-12 we start seeing red, and around 6 and we start going sideways till nighttime. With that being said, my bonus, I wish you all nothing but prosperity. I hope y'all make it in life and fulfill the dream. We are all chasing love. Y'all Shib Army, we are one. We're going up, by the way. Leash around 9 to 11k bone, around $18. One more down the dollar, one more down long down than when we are in the 90s. I'll start loading. That's just me, NFA. Hey, are you watching the numbers retrace? Our messages, what I tell you, best of luck, brother. Look at the regular app on Coinbase. There's a sequence of either 369. I don't really want to say much and sound crazy. Just watch it. Crazy coincidence that the Fed crap want to do everything right now after we touch the ground. And by the way, we are fixing to go low as I write this. Means that once it hits low, they can buy it in its cheapest price and make gains. Down, by the way, we'll go back up to around 20,500, 20,600 if they go lower. So guys, as you can tell, a lot of discussions. Perhaps some of you kind of lost the plot and got very confused, but a lot of people were talking about very detailed, strategies, ideas. I think, look, I'll be honest with you, flipping bone for more bone can be kind of risky. I don't know. In my opinion, if you are kind of looking for those next dips to buy in, sell quickly, then try to use that money to buy a dip, try to profit out of it. Listen, the dips don't always happen. What if they don't happen? Okay, that's the biggest problem. You're going to miss out on a massive opportunity. If you're just there trying to make a bit of profit, I don't know, 5% gains, well, in my opinion, that's very, very little, okay? And you have to take into account all the fees that you're paying, so you have to be very, very careful. I personally wouldn't risk it because I'm here for the long term. I'm patient. I'm holding my bone. It's not like I need to make, I don't know, 10 or 5% profit quickly. It doesn't make sense. Also, a lot of people haven't actually bought that much, bone. So what's the point of making these small percentages? Really doesn't bring anything. You are waiting for that long-term gain because that's where you're going to make a lot of money. And you don't want you being stressed out all the time, nervous if you're trying to buy, sell quickly, flip it. Very, very kind of unsettling, very hard on your emotions, on your psychology. It's better just to stay informed. Load up the bags when it dips, but don't play with fire, okay? Because the fire might hit you back and might burn you. So this is my point. Be careful, be subtle, really be patient, and don't have that gambler's mentality, okay? That, I got to scalp. I got to quickly make something out of it. No. Listen. It doesn't work like that. Be intelligent about your investments. Be clever about it. If you are going in long term, then stick to your plan. Very, very important. This is why it's important that you join this channel, you subscribe. It's because on this channel, I will be motivating you to really take the right decisions, and also to do the research, due diligence, all this stuff. Not financial advice. Remember, this is all for informational purposes. But this is for you to understand, okay, what and how you could go about things, what's going on, and in general keeping you in a healthy mindset. So very, very important. If you have any thoughts, if you're flipping bone, okay, if you're doing all this quick scalping, let me know what you're thinking, what you're doing. All this stuff is so important so you can engage. So thank you so much as usual, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.